Well, hey there, gang. You might recognize that salutation. Hi, Adam Savage here in my cave. And it might have been only a few... It's been a couple of weeks since my... Father, forgive me, it has been a couple of weeks since my last video. I have been in London, in the UK, covering some fun stuff that you will see on this channel after a while. Some of it you'll see soon. Some of it you're going to see in like several months. But all of it's totally cool. And while I was gone, a thing arrived back in my house. And by the name of the video, you know what it is. This is my guitar returned to me from Ted Woodford up in Canada. He gave it a little bit of a fix and spit and polish, gave it some electronics and, you know, sort of set up. And the sentimental value comes home again. So I'm going to do an unboxing and see how this baby really is. I'm very excited to see it. Very excited. Okay, this is apparently a collaborative project. I'll look at that in a little bit. Let us unwrap this fellow and see just how he is. There we go. Yeah. Hello. Hello, old friend. Look at you. Oh. I don't have any carpet to protect this guy, but I can put out a little barrier so that I can do some work on this on the workbench. Look at this beautiful thing. Amazing. Now, all right, let me get this. Yes! Okay, hold on. So, from the various comments on the site and what Ted has been able to figure out is that this guitar was made in the Taisco factory in Japan in the early 70s or the mid 70s. These hollow body guitars were sold under many different brand names, including First Man, Bruno, Univox, Merlin, Silvertone, and I found a couple in this exact color scheme under the name Conqueror. And we're going to do a little work on this guitar today. We're going to do a little bit of a little bit more polishing on it, just to kind of bring it to shine up. That's going to be fun. I'm not going to take anything apart because that's fine. Oh, right, that's where I'm okay. And I am actually going to add a logo back here in the headstock. It's not okay, so it's not necessarily the logo it was born with, but I found a beautiful OEM Armstrong medallion that I'm going to pop right there. And we need a neck bolt. Gah! Anyway, there's a cover that used to go here, and it's bell-shaped. And I'm also going to replace that. And for like $8, I bought this 3-layer black, white, black guitar pickguard. I am going to cut it. I'm going to make a template. I'm going to trace it, cut it, bevel it, put some holes in it, and pop it right back in here. Yeah, we're going to do and then we'll finish the video. We'll finish the video with a little bit of playing. I've got my when my sons moved out of the house, thing 2 specifically left me a beautiful Black Star amp. And I've got a little preamp for it, and we'll hook this puppy up and we'll give it some music. But those tones will come at the end of the video, like classic Ted Woodford video. How do you pronounce that YouTube channel's name, man? Twidford, something like that, Twidford. Ted shot a video of him working on this guitar. There's a link in the description. My favorite shot, and actually it's one of my favorite shots in any video in a long time, is he talks about this guitar while filming this way, and you see his face in the chrome plate holding the neck on. Perfect shot, Ted. Just amazing. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of cleanup. We got some, oh yeah. We got some Q-tips. We got some, we'll get some gentle cleaners out, and we're just gonna work on this thing and bring it back up again. Ooh, got some big Q-tips. Those are some big Q-tips to fill. All right. So, let's see here. I want to make a little template. Okay, let's see here. Excellent. There you are. Haha. So I have managed to find all 3 holes. Great. And let's mark the actual nut width. Yep. Excellent. Okay, that's the beginning of our template. Now I've also got this business, these 2 holes, and clearly the medallion went here, and I am hoping to swap it out for, oh wait, I might, oh. Yeah, I want to swap it out for this, and I've got a little hole here, there, and there, and I do believe I have some nails tiny enough for this, but I do still want to cover these 2 holes. I want to do it in a way in which I'd make Ted proud. So let's see here. So I don't think this was in fact a Conqueror guitar, but I like the idea of putting this on it and having it not be a no label. Yeah, that is gonna, okay, yeah. And yeah, I think we can put this over here. That's what I want it to look like. There we are. Wow, this is actually so close. I think I can actually figure out the percentage. Let me see here. What do I need? I need a measuring instrument. God, pencils. So from, yeah, this is a nut and a 0 fret. It's all the same things. It's got the same style up there. So from there to the top of that is 7.13. 7.13. And then this one is from the, okay, yeah, so this is 8.17. So 87%. Okay, so let's bring this up. Let's print it. Print. Let's see if we can do 87%. I'll bet we can't. Presets. Black and white. No. Paper size. Letter. You know what? Maybe if I try A4. Yeah, I can go copy that. Give me just a sec. Ladies and gentlemen, just had to print this up this size, and now it fits. And now I actually have exactly the bell-shaped template that I want. That's great. So I got that going for me, which is nice. Yeah, this tells me everything I want to know. Hole placement seems pretty much exact, although I'm going to use this template instead of this for the hole placement. Yeah, the logo goes right there. That's beautiful. That's for logo placement. Wonderful. This is a little bit bent, so I'm just going to... These screws are actually right. Great. They will work for me. And I can figure, yep, I can do the same amount of chamfering that's on this sheet. But I want a flat bottom, and I'm going to get it right there. So what I want to do is do a bit of, yeah. That's how that looks. Why that looks like it was always meant to be. Okay, so that there. Okay, so I almost wanna. What do you want? Well, what I want. I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want. Oh, yeah, it's got a protective coating on it and everything. It's got a protective coating and everything. Yeah, that's not even from my guitar, is it? Nope, it's not. It wasn't meant to be. I think it's Telecaster. It was just like $8. That's why I got it. So, let's see here. Yeah, that means I can stick it down and I won't affect this. So. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it out on the bandsaw. Am I gonna do that? No, scroll saw. That's it. Scroll saw. That's how we're going to do this. Oh, hey, wait, where did that go? Oh. No, bless you for Giacomo. All right, here we go. Oh gosh, no, don't do that. Oh gosh, ay, ay, ay. Oh, my guidance of the saw blade is terrible. All right, here we go. What a lovely sound that was. Let's do some shaping. So I want to get this is pretty good. I think I still need to do a tiny bit of shaping here. But before I finish the shaping, because this photo might have been taken from a parallax, from an angle, I am not going to trust it for the final shape. I'm going to get these holes roughly placed, and then I will shape this to it. And this is the underside. So. Oh, I can just measure how far. Yeah. Dummy savant. What I want to do is, because right here, the angle between the face of the of the guitar head and the brass nut is not a 90-degree angle. It's actually a it's wider than that. So I'm just taking the sorry about the focus. There we go. I'm just taking the sander to kind of take that so that when I make my final measurement for this hole, the top one, that this angle correctly meets this, so it looks nice. That's great. I like that. All right, so then, right, so Yeah, cool. There we go. Those are in, and I like that. So now I need to shape this to that because it's off, because there was some parallax. At this point, it has no matter what the original shape was, just that I get something that feels like it's right. Right now, this bell feels a little bit off center. Peeling off the protective coating because it's inhibiting my ability to see this, but I don't want to. So let's see, what else can we do here? We can drill the holes out to their correct sizes. That correct size is so I've set the depth. I've set the depth of the of my here. So I've set the depth of this countersink bit to match the pick guard. So I'm just gonna do this. Use it for centering. There we are. And let's just test things. That looks damn good. That looks great. Marvelous. And here. Yes. Okay, so I can see that. Yeah. All right, there's just some scraping to do. I want to clean the area here. I'm going to use just a little bit of naphtha, just a tiny bit. Oops. Just the tiniest bit. Just the tiniest bit. Oh, there you go. Oh, the naphtha's cleaning that quite nicely. Filthy. Filthy. Well, that looks like it's always belonged there, doesn't it? Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Frack. I messed up. I'm going to have to plug that. And I'm going to have to plug that one because it is ever so slightly off. And I don't want to be forcing this thing. It is, well, could that, well, no, because it's going to pull it up. Well, let's give it a quick shot. Let's just see. Okay, let's try this. Oh, you know what? Let's get a, yeah. Actually, you know what I need? I need this. Wait, will this work? It is. It's the number 2. Look at that. Very happy. Let's get just a little bit of cleanliness is next to godliness there. Let's just get a little bit of great. Hey, that's like I almost know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know enough about what I'm doing to kind of fake it, I guess. So now what I want to do is I want to work on these holes here and the Conqueror logo. Not the Conqueror worm, a la Hellboy, the Conqueror logo. Okay. I am very pleased with that. That cover feels respectable. I'm very happy. Actually, I think I can hide both of those crimes. Not quite. I can hide one of them. I can hide one of them. Okay, so I can tell there's been a repair there, but it certainly looks a lot better, and I think I can make it even better. Let's see if I can, well, I don't know. Let that settle for a little bit, and then I may try a little more scraping. Okay, so now I want to get the conqueror in there. Okay. Yeah, just like that. Let's see. Oh, it sits a little bit lower. And no, I'm gonna make it sit a little bit, well, I have to plug another hole. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna plug this hole here. I wash my hands while that settles. Oh, actually, I'm just going to give that a little bit of a... Great. That shows what I want to solve there, which is that guy. Yeah, that's nice and set. So this is the trick I learned from Ted Woodford, which is to put a little bit of Scotch tape on either side of your razor blade to do the scraping here. And it works amazingly. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 applications of this, but as far as a flush surface, it's kind of a game changer for me personally. Okay, and that feels pretty good. Let's get a little bit of polishing compound on there. Yeah, see that? That's, I mean, I know, it's not amazing, but it's pretty nice. I think I could go another little scrapey scrape. Wait, did I lose my... Come on. I'm always losing stuff. Ah. Well, that's pretty freaking good. I'm pretty happy with that. I think I can clean this one up even a little more. Let's call this my practice guitar for these kind of repairs. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now I want to put in the Conqueror logo, and the Conqueror logo here is exactly from the tip to the tip. It's about 0.385. Yeah, that makes sense. 3/8, round numbers. Everyone likes round numbers. About there. Okay. Good. I like that position. Now I'm trying to find some nails. Super tiny nails. There they are. That's what I wanted. There's those guys are. Good. Perfect. Okay, so I don't want these to go splitting into the wood. I want something like an 0.35. 0.3. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so now I want to hammer this in, which means I really want to support it out here. And so let me get a piece of wood for that. Hey, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody else, yeah, look, this thing has been beat up. It's got some miles on it, but I'm really happy with that. I'm going to do some more cleaning around it, and then it might be time to hook it up and try it out. All right. There we go. I won't subject you to any more of this. Beautiful. I love that. I love this chord. Yeah. A minor. Yeah, that's enough of the farting around. There you go. Ted, thank you so much for doing the sentimental repair. I'm so delighted. This is going to be the shop guitar. It's here. When you come and visit, you can try and play it. You can try and play it. You can play it. It'll just be here. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this. This has been a real thrill. Real thrill to do my own version of Ted's beautiful videos. Again, links in the description to the construction video that Ted did in fixing this guitar, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much. Bye.